Welcome to the Word of the Day series. Today we discuss 10 words with meaning and usages. Acme. The word acme is a noun that means the highest point, peak, or culmination of something. Example: winning the championship was the acme of his athletic career. Synonyms: peak, apex, zenith, culmination, summit. Meaning and usage. Highest point, charam bindu. Example: during the climb, he enjoyed reaching the acme. Excellence, parmotkrishт. Example: her proficiency in English language was the acme of her professional competence. Summit, shikhar. Example: this conference is organized to suggest ways to reach the acme of human development. Now joke: why did the mountain climber break up with his girlfriend? Because he found someone who was at a higher acme. Boor. The word boor is a noun that refers to an unrefined, insensitive, and rude person. Example: during the dinner party, the boorish guest talked loudly with his mouth full of food and insulted the host's cooking. Synonyms: uncouth, crude, rude, unpolished, vulgar. Meaning and usage. Unrefined, ashisht. Example: his behavior was extremely boorish. Now for a joke. Why did the boorish chef use too much salt? Because he didn't have the taste to know when enough was enough. Cloying. The word cloying is an adjective that describes something that is overly sweet, sentimental, or rich, to the point of being unpleasant or overwhelming. Example: the cloying aroma of the flowers in the room was giving her a headache. Synonyms: sickly sweet, overly sentimental, saccharine, mawkish, candy coated. Meaning and usage. Overly sweet, atyadhik meethapan. Example: the dessert was cloying and I didn't feel good after eating it. Overly sentimental, bahut bhavuk. Example: the film had cloying sentimentality in its beautiful scenes. Now for a joke. Why did the candy go to school? To get a cloying education. Demagogue. The word demagogue is a noun that refers to a political leader who seeks support by appealing to the desires and prejudices of ordinary people rather than by using rational argument. Example: the demagogue's speeches were full of emotional appeals and personal attacks rather than substantive policy proposals. Synonyms: charlatan, firebrand, agitator, provocateur, inciter. Meaning and usage. Promoter, pracharak. Example: some politicians have to become good demagogues among ordinary people. Now for a joke. Why did the demagogue refuse to use PowerPoint? Because he preferred to appeal to his audience's emotions, not their intellect. Ebullient. The word ebullient is an adjective that describes someone who is cheerful, enthusiastic, and full of energy. Example: she was so ebullient about the upcoming trip that she could hardly contain her excitement. Synonyms: exuberant, enthusiastic, animated, bubbly, lively. Meaning and usage. Enthusiastic, utsahi. Example: he was ebullient while talking about his new project. Joyful, prafullit. Example: everyone was ebullient at the party. Now for a joke. Why was the computer cold and tired? Because it left its windows open all night. Fallow. The word fallow is an adjective that refers to farmland that is plowed and left unseeded for a season or more, in order to restore its fertility. It can also be used to describe a period of inactivity or rest. Example: the farmer left his fields fallow for a year, allowing the soil to rejuvenate before planting crops again. Synonyms: idle, unpredictable, dormant, unused, resting. Meaning and usage. Leave fallow, khet chorna. Example: the farmer left his fields fallow for a season so that their fertility could be restored. Not in use, upyog na karna. Example: the apartment was standing vacant and seemed to be in a fallow state. Now for a joke. Why did the scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. Gamble. The word gambol is a verb that means to jump or skip about playfully. Example: the lambs were gamboling in the meadow, enjoying the warm sunshine. Synonyms: play, frolic, caper, prance, skip. Meaning and usage. Participate in a game, ukhel mein bhag lena. Example: they gambled in the game with joy and played seriously. Play, khel khelna. Example: the children played in the garden with joy, gambling seriously. Now for a joke. Why did the kangaroo stop gambling? Because he was out of hoptians. Hapless. The word hapless is an adjective that means unlucky or unfortunate. Example: the hapless traveler lost his passport and missed his flight. Synonyms: unfortunate, luckless, jinxed, cursed, unlucky. Meaning and usage. Unlucky, durbhagyashali. Example: the hapless guest had all his money stolen. Now for a joke. Why did the hapless golfer wear 2 pairs of pants? In case he got a hole in one. Iconoclast. The word iconoclast is a noun that refers to a person who attacks or challenges cherished beliefs or institutions. Example, she was seen as an iconoclast for questioning the traditional teaching methods at the school. Synonyms: rebel, maverick, nonconformist, heretic, dissenter. Meaning and usage: one who opposes religious belief, dharmvirodhi. Example, he was an iconoclast who was against religious rituals and worship. Now for a joke. Why did the iconoclast refuse to use a computer? Because he didn't believe in icons. Jargon. The word jargon refers to specialized language or terminology used in a particular field, profession, or group that may not be easily understood by those outside of it. Example, as a lawyer, she was well versed in the legal jargon used in contracts and courtrooms. Synonyms: slang, vernacular, lingo, idiom, argot. Meaning and usage: technical language, alankrit shabdavali. Example, medical jargon is used in the medical field. Now for a joke. Why did the programmer use so much jargon? To code faster, he used shortcuts. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel.